question. So, uh, for this for my groups, on Friday at 4, please. When I invite you, please respond to me, and I am really appreciate your time, and I'm sorry for misunderstanding for the time that I am available. So I just want to tell you that I'm available on Friday at 4. So if you want to study Bible with me, you can uh, just be ready at every Friday at 4, and I'm always be available during that time, and we can study the Bible together. So first of all, I just want to share about my testimony. So I was like last year, I was so sick and I had to drop all my classes and for last month for fall 2014, and I went to the hospital, and while I was in the hospital I share my faith to other in that hospital, and I met one man, and he asked me, "Do I believe in Christ?" And he kept repeating, "Ask me again, do I believe in Christ?" And he just say again, asking me, "Do I believe in Christ?" And kept saying yes, yes, like many times. And he started to write on the tissue that I love my wife. I couldn't believe, I couldn't know that what had happened to him, but I fear that God used me to save him. And while God used me to save him, he also saved my life. I was like, I was so sick, but I was alive again because of Christ is with me. So that was so amazing how God worked with me. And this year I went to Mexico, and I had a dream about God calling me to Mexico, and I had like I had a dream about that, and I kept asking God, God, is it you calling me to go to Mexico? And it was like back to February, to the like just in February, I had that dream, and then I had to fundraise because I will go to Colombia for summer and also for Mexico in spring break. And I got the answer that uh, one day, like I went to see, I went to ERC mission, and I met my friend. And that's like just I had a dream on that day. And next morning, I met my friend, and she told me that she's going to Mexico in spring break. So it's just letting me ask God again, is it God's literally calling me to Mexico? And then I kept asking God and pray hard about it. Then I decided to ask the ELC mission, is it like God's telling me to go to Mexico? So I just asked the ELC, like, is there a spot for me? It should be not a spot because like the ELC mission, it just they start to register since August 2015, and I just asked them randomly if there is a spot, and there was only one spot left for me. So I just asked him, just put my name in, and he said yes. So and there's another challenging to me for going to Mexico is fundraising because I had to fundraise like 1,400 for Colombia and Mexico for both trip. And I had a hard time to fundraise that, but thank God he just answered my prayer just like in February, like February 2022, and I will go to Mexico uh, by March, March 4. So it's like really amazing how God is working with me, and uh, then yes, I get to go to Mexico and I get to preach in one of the church, and I met people there and the church member, and I told my testimony how God calling me to Mexico. And then there was one of the church member, the elder. She just told me that uh, I'm I am the first young people who preach in that church. It just like amazed me how God calling me to there, and how God changed my life, and I couldn't believe I can preach and I can share the love of God through this testimony, and also I can share my life to others, how I struggle or how God's answer my prayers. So it just I just want to share this to you and keep your faith strong. So you can go to Ephesians chapter 2 verse 8 to 10. I also sing the song called There's Nothing Greater Than Christ. So it was so amazing in Ephesians chapter 2 verse 8 to 10. Just go along with me in Ephesians chapter 2. So 8 to 10. For by grace you have been saved through faith, and that not of yourself, it is the gift of God, not of works, lest anyone should boast. For we are his workmanship, created in Christ Jesus for good works, which God prepared beforehand that we should walk in them. So just keep your faith strong, and God will be with you. Even though there's a problems coming with you, but God has a reason why He gave that problem to you. Is to let you know how God will work with you, and also God will have a, a best plan for you. So keep your faith strong and surrender all your problems to Him, because He will give you rest. Just in Matthew chapter 11, verse 28 to 30, come to me, all you who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for my souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. So this is just my experience, how God is leading me, and I am a Cambodian girl, and I couldn't believe my whole family come to United States, and God called me to come to Southern to study, and it was so amazing that I chose to be a missionary. I would like to be a missionary, and right now I'm in minor in mission. So, and also that's what God telling me to be. God bless all of you and happy Sabbath. Have a blessed weekend. Thank you.